So you refused to look at it at first, right?
What do you mean?
You refused to look at paperwork.
Well, I was asking if it was the same account number.
No, you said you refused to look at the paperwork at first, right? You said you were not going to look at. You was not going to look at it. Am I right? So I had to you had to take up 15 minutes of my time before you came back to look at the paperwork I gave you initially.
May I have the last four of your social? May I have the last four of your social for identification? And also the address is on the account.
The address is on account is right there.
You would have to verbally state it.
You have anyone, no one else has verbally stated it.
Every
And I'm
number
going to
that we
put that
receive
on
is
there.
verbally stated.
No one has
If you refuse to
stated
verbally
it.
state it, we're unable to do the transaction.
So she's saying
By
that
policy, you have to
since
verbally
I'm the
state
only
it.
one here, that they're saying that of all the customers, have to verbalize my address while other people are standing and they can get my address. So she's denying me my money because this is what she's saying she want me to say and no one else to say their address. Address is noted on the driver's license. She refused to look at the paperwork before she walked away. I have been here 15 minutes waiting for her to go get on the phone to process my transaction. Now she's refusing to process my transaction, and my address is on the driver's license.
So that was a no for verifying the addresses on the account.
So
Because
you're
once again,
saying
it's
that I'm the only
policy.
one that need to do it?
No, I'm
And
saying
I've
all
taken
of our
everyone that
members
have came up
overseas
here
do it
and
too.
no one has asked for a driver's license. So they are saying I cannot get my money because they feel like I should have some type of way. No, you're not giving me that.
I'm not going to
You're
do
not
the
giving me
transaction
that.
for you, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Why?
You don't want to obey policy by verbally saying the address that's on the account. And when it comes to share registry, if it does have issues like this, we can actually refuse the transaction.
So she's saying that she feels like she wants to refuse a transaction because she's upset with me.
I'm
That
not
is her
upset with you.
opinion.
All
That's
I
what she
ask-
wants to do. Trying to make sure I got a copy of this. That's my address.
Can you verbally state it? You have to verbally state it.
Just whisper it or something. Trying to do my setup. Ashley has not been customer oriented, nor have the manager been customer oriented. Their customer service is horrible. They are prejudiced, they discriminate, and they choose who they just want to discriminate to. They had a meeting on me yesterday, stated by the manager, Stephanie, saying that they called the credit union, me, of all people, everybody that comes through, that they decided to call in reference to me. When I walked in the door, they were prepared to turn my transaction down. I gave Ashley my paperwork. She did not look at it. She only threw it back at me and said that she was calling her superiors. She walked back and then looked at it, and then she came up with, I have to state my address, and no one else that have come through here before me or after me have been asked to do that.
And what was the amount you'd like to withdraw?
It's on there. If it's not, I will put it on here. Who will look on my side? Let's see, where is it at? Where is it at? What is that? Where is it at? I'm under stress. I'm gonna have to go to the doctor when I leave here due to the treatment that I received in the bank. I'll have to go to the doctor. They have made me sick physically because of the treatment that I have received in this establishment. I've talked to administration, and they said you will be receiving an email or a phone number because they do not treat their customers in the way that you have treated me today. And they apologized to me for the treatment that I received. I brought the paperwork in. Ashley did not even look at it and told me no, she was not going to do the transaction.
had she closed your name
So
on the
she
account?
went to the phone and made a phone call. So, like I said, you guys have been very rude today. Y'all have been so uncooperative. You have not been customer oriented. You have not worked with me in any type of way. And I know a meeting was held on me in reference to yesterday and was waiting for me to come back in. The actions that were taken